Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the world of Risk Global Domination. I'm Kilted. I'm a competitive player in Risk Online, and today I'm the anonymous New Zealander, the blue guy, and we're playing Classic Fixed Risk. And I want to see blizzards choking up the map in a very odd way so we can have a nice, quick, juicy game. General Arya is a chicken and does not ready. Not paying attention to shit. Okay. I am going to have all of my troops here, but purple's going to take Australia turn one. And pink's a bot, so what do we do? This is going to be a neat game. So, the blizzards don't really do much. Except they gift purple. Like, have you ever seen an Australia look more gifted than this? Maybe. But that's quite the gift, right? Nobody can even think about getting into here. Like, yellow? Like, pink bot isn't coming in. It's already gone. How is yellow going to get here? No. And purple gets 5 troops on the first turn. He's going to make a 12 and hit my 2. I'm going to offer him alliance, and I'm going to move this 4 the hell away from him, and I'm going to go for Africa, I think. I'm going to hope orange goes for Europe and bullies red out of Europe. And then I'm going to move into Africa. Because this is a problem. I have a lot of troops and nowhere to go with them, right? Orange might actually hit my 3-stack in Egypt, which would really suck. Yellow wants an alliance. Like, what's red going to do? You going to hit a 5 on 2? No, 4 on 1 up here. He's trying to bully orange out, but I need orange to be in... I need orange to be in Europe. I am the guy being forced into Asia? Maybe I can make orange run away into South America. Deal with the bot. Don't hit me. Dude, all my troops are here. Leave me alone. Literally, I am in 6 places, and I'm all right here. He's going to hit my 3. No, he's... Yeah! We get Africa. Let's go. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Sorry, we just fired up the stream. People are coming in. What's up, Smith? Baldwin, Miller, Hanny, RJ. Don't threaten me with a good time. CPA Sniper, TCAT. My round 2 was horrific. The 5th player started the failed kill and 70 runs at the end of turn 7. The game was over before my turn in 8. I hate progressive. I'm sorry, bro. Okay, so I give orange a thumbs up. Yeah. So I need to move into Africa. How do I get a card? I do this. I'm going to do this. Knock the bot out. I'm going to bring this 4 over here. Nice. I'm making an Africa play. I have no choice. And I'm also giving purple all the freedom because he got Australia and I ain't fucking with that. And I knocked the bot. Okay. I was going to hit Southern Europe 1 and leave a 3 there to fortify over. The downside, though, is if I leave a big stack on East Africa, there's a reasonable chance that the bot adds into Madagascar.
CH Chain Fire cheered X1000. Good morning. You need to slap the big boys and bring the victory home to Daddy Chain.
Whoa. What's up, Chain Fire? Good morning, bro. Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Good morning. You need to slap the big boys and bring the victory home to Daddy Chain. What's up, Drew? Thanks for the Prime sub, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. Good morning. Drew, by the way, answer me on Discord. You guys are just hanging out in the staff lounge, but you won't answer my the internal messages between just you, me, and Pete. What's up, Carter? Good morning. Add to the 2 and do a 6 on 7 for Australia. No, you're crazy, bro. You're crazy. I thought we were waiting. I don't know. Can you push him around a little bit? Maybe I need to push him around a little bit. I don't know. So does that mean Chainfire is Hanny's grandfather? The lore. Yeah, the channel has a lot of lore. So we're playing Classic Fix now. I had a really odd spawn, but it looks like I'm going to get Africa for relatively free. I think orange is going to bring the 3 out first. The 3 out first? Yeah. Give him a heart. Thank you, General Shatter. Our opponents, by the way, General Arya did not ready up the old pink bot we got. We got Racing Inhabitant from United Kingdom. We've got General Hardblast from India. I think that's India. General Shatter from Netherlands. We got me from wherever I am. And Cyprus for Demago. Look at all the flag knowledge. Wow, just coming in my brain. This is the thing that I called like a cake or a muffin or something. Moving my 5 away. I'm moving everything away from Australia. I want purple to not have to... What the hell's happening? RJ, thank you so much, bro. Okay. So Red's almost got Europe clear. The bot's getting very weak. The bot's going to lose this 3 stack and the 3 in here. Except I'm not really going to have a line to kill it unless yellow starts knocking it out of North America. I mean... Oh, Jesus. I want the bot kill, but I don't think I'm the one that's going to get it. Right? Because purple would... If this is all that's left of the bot, purple's going to kill it before I do. If somehow everything gets knocked out except for South America, orange will get the kill before me. I'm gonna give him a thumbs up. Maybe ally with red. Thank you, RJ, so much for the gift subs and Chainfire and Drew for the prime sub. And that 3 goes down now. He's just taking it. Okay. Everybody's just taking their bonuses now, so I will take mine as well. Come up from here. Yellow or orange will leave this spot. I'll come up. And then I'll bring my 3 out. And then I'll have a little 3-pointer here. Probably bring the 3 to Middle East, actually. First person to say I love Kilted gets a free sub before... Are you leaving already? Wish I could stick around.
Hey. Who rules?
Wish I could stick around and hang out with y'all. I've got a busy as heck day ahead of me to afford all the bits. Yeah, bro, you work really hard. Have a good day, man. Thank you for hanging out and dropping in. The YouTube video is ruined. Nah. They can listen to an Doyle or something. Okay. Show orange a lot of good faith. Orange needs to keep his stacks out here so we can get cards. If purple doesn't kill pink, I mean, I will, but I'm certain he's going to kill it. What? The bot had a big trade. What just happened? Becky, thank you so much for the gift sub for Boztech. I appreciate it. I love Kilt. I love you too, J-Toki. What's up, Cheg? Oh, you said it for the gift sub. Ah, but you already had a sub. Look at this. That's why you said you love me. That's why I forgot. Purple doesn't believe in free stuff. Yeah, for real. So I want to show orange all the good faith here. And not threaten him. That was beautiful. Like, how does... So if you're... Purple's not the kind of player that watches the side here. If you're in the game and you don't see all the stats on the right side of the map, press S on your keyboard. Or on your phone, you can go in here and click this little person here on the left side. And you can see troop totals, territories owned, and cards owned per player, right? And it's something, when your turn starts, Risky Phil has a good checklist to go through. I don't remember exactly how it is, but like, can I kill anybody? Can I progress the game? I don't know. There's a bunch of things he goes through in his head on what to do before he starts his turn. And like, main priority is somebody killable? Does somebody have a bunch of cards and no troops, and do you have a line on them? Stuff like that. Purple didn't see pink with nothing and 3 cards for free. That was just a straight up 10 trade gift for me right there. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I do have to hit the yellow too. Because, unless purple comes all the way back. No, he's leaving an 8. He's doing weird stuff. I hate when people do weird stuff like that. Gonna do this. Leave a 3. Bring this 3 up. Alright, 17 and an 18. Thank you guys so much for the hype train this morning. If you got emotes from it, congratulations. I'll be back in an hour. Don't win before then. I mean, I'm hoping I'm going to be in another game in an hour. If he knocks orange out of here... So, the next step in the game, right? We're in the 5-player game. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 people with bonuses here, and then the Australian player. The next step in the game, normally, if orange doesn't put a giant stack out here, is for the Europe or the Australian player to knock orange out of Asia. Because orange then would only be able to get cards through me or through yellow. So red or purple could advance the game by screwing orange over for cards, trying to incite orange to hit yellow or me, which starts a war between us. And it's a really good move, especially if he's only got 3 troops here. Now, I shouldn't do it, and yellow shouldn't do it, because orange borders us, and he'll retaliate directly on us. He should be putting way more troops out here. This is bad. I like having a small border here so he doesn't feel as threatened, though. Bro, I need to take a card off you. Please go back. Okay, thank you. Good. Oh, hey, Kilter. What's up, Banana? Dear Australia players, always kill the South America players stack. Yeah. Or Europe. Europe can also knock that out, right? Europe or Australia, if they have enough troops, which it's like... Obviously, you don't want to hit a 15 stack here of South America, unless you can afford to. But, like, he's got 5 troops here. You're already going to hit a 1. Like, what's just this little extra... That little investment there potentially causes a war between me and orange or yellow and orange. And then the Australian player just started absolute violence on the other side of the map, and nobody can do shit about it, right? Whoa.
Who rules?
Doyle rules. Oh, thank you, Chain Player, for the gift sub for Banana. Purple stacking a 28 here. It looks like he wants to ram dingle yellow in the back door, which is... That's a good time. My cards are doing card things. I love it. I'm going to put my stacks together. Maybe I put my stacks together. On Ukraine? Yeah. We got a triple artillery trade with a +2 in the Middle East. So, did I say Ukraine? I meant Middle East. Now he's going... If he knocks this 3 out, that really sucks. I don't think he should do it. I think purple should do it. Purple or red should knock this 3 out. I don't want them to because probably he breaks me. I'll just be real. He probably breaks me if that happens. Okay, red takes the card here because my 2's here, so he doesn't want to hit my 2 stack. He doesn't want to hit more than he needs to. General Hard Blast is being cautious and smart. Bro, I just started learning about this game. It's a blast. Day 3. 2 wins so far. Hell yeah, man. Good shit. It's addicting. Risk is addicting. Oh! I'm wondering if orange and purple are allied talking about hit yellow. Because purple pointed at yellow and then orange pops him. This is the reason why I have a 3 here. If he hits my 3, I only lose 3 troops. Yellow had a 14 and lost a 14 stack. Wow. Let's go. Ooh. And now what happens? If purple ram dingles yellow, I can finish him and kill him. Unless he actually kills him. But if he does the slapper dog and then doesn't finish him, I will take those cards. Yellow's got 3 cards. If he hits the 25, then it's worth me killing. If I can get through without going through a purple stack. He's thinking. I think because alliances are on, orange and purple have been communicating to work on yellow. I'm curious his turn. For those of you that don't know, we're playing Classic Fixed with medium AI. Alliances and Blizzards are on. Fog and Portals are off. So normal Classic Fixed settings that I usually do. Forgot to show them at the beginning of the game. Gift subs all around! Yeah, thank you guys. Have a great day, Chainfire. Thanks for stopping in. Being a homie as always. Wait, yeah, you didn't bot. Okay. Damago's just going to 6-on-1 the red 1 and stop. Kind of want to keep this open. Okay. I'm not hitting the orange 3. I'm going to make this a 53. I'm going to go here. The whole reason... there's my cavalry. The whole reason I took China instead of Afghanistan is at least Middle East now still can attack through Afghanistan. So if China or Euro gets taken by anybody for a card, I can come up through here if I need to. Oh! Yellow had a trade on 3, knocks the orange 3 out. And then what? Okay, Yellow's playing cautious. He's gonna let orange chase him out of North America instead of suiciding in response. So a more experienced player that wants to win the game is going to do something like this in this scenario. A less experienced player is going to bring all of his troops back here and full on well, not necessarily. An experienced player might threaten, get orange to back off, and then retake and chill. And it might work, and you might end up just suiciding and dying with orange together. A less experienced player would suicide orange and die. And then another example of an experienced player, though, is like, I will concede North America, and I will single stack Asia, and I will still play for the win. And I can see how that would work, right? And then if orange starts getting too greedy and takes North America after you've abandoned it, then orange owns this whole section of the board, and he's inviting a war with red or me if we think he's too greedy. If orange is smart about it, though, he takes North America slowly and then gives me South America. And then we have the +5... +5, +5, as long as yellow's not pointed at suiciding him back for taking his North America. So I don't know. There's a lot of ifs and buts and stuff, and candies and nuts. So now my stack does have access up here, but I'm not coming through all purple stuff. 14. You're making this very awkward for me, bro. Okay, well, we're going to get an artillery. Right now. Poof! Now, dude time! Why do you and Pete get so mad at noobs sometimes? I guess you less, but isn't the goal to bring as many new players as possible? Yeah, I love playing with new people. I don't generally get mad at noobs. Sometimes I get animated when they do silly stuff, but that's part of the fun of the game for me. If they do dumb things, I don't think I get that mad. I can't speak for other people in the moment. I would assume other people are competitive, so if something goes against them and they're like, that was a bad move, ruined my game. I don't know. For me, I enjoy playing against all skill levels. I like Grandmasters all the way to novices because they all cause a bunch of mayhem in different ways. And trying to figure out how to play around them, I love it. I love watching beginners and intermediate players make insanely good plays as well. And I've seen a lot of that recently. I clicked on your stream because it said PP growth, but I don't see any improvements. It's over time. It's also percentage-based, Banana, so it's not like you click the stream and you get an inch. You get like maybe 1%, right? So if you start at a centimeter, 1% of a centimeter, it takes a long time to accrue any real improvements there. The Pro Strat, learning. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for the gift subs and stuff this morning. What's Orange doing? He's going to keep slowly going into North America. He's guaranteed himself cards. I'm leaving a 3 here. If he hits the 3 in the end, it's not a giant loss for me. I've got 60 here. We've got a dude trade with a +2 in India. I do have access to killing yellow whenever I want. He's obviously not worth it. 2 cards for 44 is not worth. Mr. Buzz says, sometimes I literally want to deinstall the game if a beginner screws me over. I'm sorry, man. I think one thing I do well that I guess a good chunk of people aren't as good at is just kind of like taking the game as it is. Like if something terrible happens to me, I think I handle it very well. whereas some people don't. Takes a lot to actually get me, I guess, angry in a game. Oh, we do have a big trade. Nice. But when you get as many dude cards as I do, I mean, you just have to take the ebbs and the flows, you know? Emotions are part of the game, especially if you're streaming, you got to show that. Doesn't mean there's any true ill will. Yeah. Well, yeah, and people do get emotionally invested into the game as well. Like, I'll play a game, and if I give the wrong person second, somebody in the comments is telling me I'm an idiot. And I'm like, okay. Apparently he's emotionally invested in the game. It's like, I'm sorry. I mean, I felt like this is the way I wanted to play the end of the game. It's a war game. The best part of the game is managing the different play styles of your opponents, from chaotic to peaceful. They all come in different ways. Yeah, every single person has a different level that you can push them to before they'll snap. And some people, most people, when they snap, they'll suicide you, and some will just quit. So it's like, how far can I push before you give me everything you've got, or whatever else you may do? Oh, yeah, Yellow's now saying, no, I want North America back. You see this? Yellow came back and he's like, no, actually, fuck you. Actually, now that I think about it, fuck you. That's what he's thinking. Okay. And what's Orange doing? Why is my coaster getting stuck to my monster? Yeah, it is Zelensky. I don't know if I answered that question the way you were hoping, but I think that's the best I could do. You're right, I'd blame Arco when I lose. Damn, JJ. You gonna watch my round 2 game today, JJ? I play in 3 hours. I play against Speedster. Okay, Purple's... Bro, you are not getting Asia. There is no world in which I'm letting you hold Asia. Okay. Purple's forcing Orange and Yellow to stay in their corner and fight. I love it. I love it. Okay. I'll take the East Africa +2. Now, what do I want to do with this? I have a big boy 91 troops. Somehow I have the most troops on the board, even though I've got Africa. Red has Europe. Figure that one out. Bring this back and have an 80. Okay, good. Good card. Just need a cavalry and we're big trade again. Like, I have more troops than everybody. That's just beautiful. Even just being the Africa player. Okay, now he's backing off? What is he doing? Really curious. I love how Red's at least opening me so I can do stuff if I want. Like, a lot of people might be tempted to split and make 40 and 40. So you have 40 on North Africa to kind of come into South America and North America if they do fight. But I don't think I want to do that. For the exact reason that if I do that, now I'm putting pressure on Orange, and Orange's 23 might come back and point at me, and he might just give up North American fight with Yellow and be like, no, Blue, we were cool, and now you're pointing at me. And he might just go all in against me at that point. So I don't need to do any of that. This fight, we'll see how it goes. I might beef this up, though, so it's not worth hitting. If he backs off enough from North America, I will beef this up so he doesn't break it. Because now I do have enough troops that I can guard from him breaking me. No, he's not. He's going into Yellow's face. Oh, beautiful. Take out Yellow's exterior? Nah, it's fine. I'm not going to do an extra attack or an extra anything. This is fine. Yeah, Purple's already doing it. He wants his 12 territories or what? I mean, you better let me get cards, Purple. Or you're going to lose a 13 stack. Red and I are not going to stand for this. Okay, double dudes, double artillery. You think it was a good answer to a good question? Thank you. All good? Yeah. I may not be able to watch your game later, sadly. It's going on YouTube tomorrow, probably. I think my goal is going to be play it today, get off stream, and then try to upload it so it's there tomorrow. So anybody that has a round 2 weekend game can see it before they play, hopefully. I stepped away. Why did Orange choose to break Yellow instead of Africa? I'm not sure. Orange actually broke Yellow in North America before he lost his Asia spot. He never even lost it. He just decided to go in on Yellow, and I don't know why. He's 76 troops to yellow's 45. Yellow's on 5 cards. Oh, man. He could have double slapped that, got a 5-card trade-in, stayed in North America only, given me South America. But now yellow's going to trade. I presume when yellow gets fed up at this game, he smacks the 61. But there's a chance that he comes out through red and hits me too, just out of being pissed off. There's also a chance he goes through and hits the purple 20. So any of those things could happen. I'm at 101 troops. Red's now ahead of me, but I have a little bit more in cards. Boom. Oh, we did it. We did it. We've got the dudes. Yellow gets the 10 trade. I have the dudes with the +2 in India. Is he gonna... What's he doing? Just chilling? Okay. Yellow did that smart. He took a card in a way that orange can't hit his 52. Because orange's 61 can't attack through this wall of orange here. Right? So he found a way to take a card with also not opening the orange 61. That's the smartest way he could have taken a card if he wants to live in the game and chill. Because orange did single stack to the point where he could just kill him. But now he can't because pathing. You should watch my round 2 to see how to own with the worst starting position. Did you post to YouTube or something? Yeah. If Mr. Buzz, if you got a link or something, if people want help learning how to play round 2, you had a shitty spawn, and that'll help people, feel free to share. Send dudes. I know. You better not close off my cards, bro. I will not be happy. Yeah, okay. He's just trying to hold 12, but he keeps going down to, He keeps going down to 11 because we're trading right there. Red's playing very smart game, so... I predict red is going to be a problem later. I think red... Let me look at him. General Hard Blast. I think he's a good player. And now orange took another card without opening pink because pink took a card here. Or not pink. Sorry. Orange took a card up here, so yellow took another card without being in his line of sight. If I'm orange... No, I guess you just would have to fortify your stack up. I guess he doesn't want to get suicided either. I actually don't know how I'd play. Like, with orange, you're going to trade cards, but at some point, yellow's going to get mad and suicide you. Maybe even on the next trade. Like, orange doesn't trade now. And if yellow trades and hits the 65 and gets a god roll, he could maybe even kill him. Right? He'd go 50. He could have a 66 stack here with a big trade. Get a 65 on 69. And if he only loses, like, 50, he can come in with the rest. Like, there's a chance. There's a world in which he would be able to kill him. Like, very unlikely. Purple, he's going to sit there because he wants the 12 territories. You see that? Now purple gets to hold his 12 territories. That's funny. That's funny. Cavalry, we got a big trade. Let's go. Let's go. Now what happens? Woo! Yeah, takes a card without opening the orange stack again. Orange at 69. Two and a half hours till tournament game. So Red's going to keep... Red and I are going to be trading cards. I think Purple's going to trade here too. So essentially the three of us are trading cards here. Getting stronger. Waiting for Yellow to give up and suicide. Now, we don't know if he will, or if he's going to chill and hope another fight breaks out instead. It's a bit of a slower paced game. I wonder what everybody's ranks are. Back to the left. Okay. Purple. Gonna take a card here? No, he's gonna take a card in here. Yo, if he takes a couple cards, he could actually open orange to him. No. Okay. gonna take my turn a little quick. So we got 3 dudes, but we do have a big trade. I have a +2. Oh, I don't have 3 dudes. Okay, nice. So I do a big trade, just need a cavalry for another one, and I get a +2 in East Africa. Yellow does trade, gets the triple cav trade, which is good because I need a cavalry after I trade, so that puts more in the deck for me. Yellow now. Oh, he actually opened Orange's stack to being able to kill him. I don't think Orange kills him, but now he can. I think many new players bring the experience of board game risk, and it results in nasty plays. In board risk, at least with my friends and me, we would rarely allow anybody to hold Europe or North America. If someone tried, entire board was turning against that player, and I see that play with many novices. Oh yeah, definitely. I think when you first come into Risk, naturally when you see somebody take a bonus, you're like, I can't let you hold that or it's the end of the world. So like everybody just goes to war, trying to stop the bonuses and also trying to take them. Like if I can hold this bonus, I'm going to kill everybody. I think that's like an instinctual thing when you're brand new to the game. That would make perfect sense. So you get newer players. Oh, he had the dude trade. He got only 4. Triple infantry. Taste it. I forget where I was in my conversation, but it would make sense why newer players come in with a bit more of a reckless attitude, more fighting. And then as you play hundreds of games online, you realize kind of what works a little better, so you kind of adapt over time. But I love the feistiness when they come in, because all of a sudden, like, I have to avoid it, or they're getting into a war with me, and other people have to avoid it, so it's like playing around that is so interesting. Oh my god. This guy just wants to be split everywhere. I don't recommend that as a strategy, but it's funny. If you're wondering why I'm not putting 4 exactly, and I'm doing 7, and I'm rolling not perfect sliders, just because I'm not trying to seem like a guy that's trying to min-max and play perfect. It can give away a little bit more than I would gain by having 1 or 2 extra troops in the late game. I'm also, like, rolling a 7 on 1 is barely higher chances of losing than rolling a perfect slider on a 1. Sliders matter a lot more when you're rolling, like, a 50 stack on a 1, or a 100 stack on a 1. But rolling a 6 on a 1, or a 3 on a 1, or a 4, or 6 on a 1, or a 4 on 1 doesn't really matter. They're basically the same, so no point wasting the extra effort on that slider, and trying to min-max to that degree can get me spotted as somebody that does play that way, which means if another player's that good, they're going to see that I'm a threat. So disguising skill is important too. Now, orange can kill yellow whenever he wants. It's on 4 cards. I mean, you die, probably, if you do. This is really awkward, whatever he's doing here. We're in a very slow part of the game. I think what caused this game to get this slow was the yellow player, right? Orange is bullying him, and he's kind of like, I'm going to still try to win. And you can definitely win from his position. I've done it. It's, but what you need is other people to fight. Is there a way for him to incite other people to fight? What could yellow do to get out of this, right? He's screwed right now. Can he get out of this position? He's going to start 0 carding in the corner. Okay. We'll see. We'll see what that does. The longer this goes, the more red builds an advantage. Like now he's at 167, I'm at 130. Or sorry, I'm at 143. But I'm about to trade and get my... Like he's only getting 2 troops more than me per turn. Because his bonus is only 2 more than mine. So if I keep getting big trades, I will be... Oh, I have +2 in the Congo. I will be able to keep up, especially if he gets the odd bad trade or so. We're going to go relatively close in troops. I don't mind falling a little bit behind him either. Won't matter. Purple's also being relatively big. Purple's getting about the same as me because of his 12 plus territories and his +2 bonus. Just join. How many dudes do you have? Just 1, man. Just 1. It's not a bad day for dude cards. It's the balanced blitz dynamic that forces a different style of play as well, you think? When you first played, you were leaving around 3s and 4s everywhere because I didn't understand how BB works. True, actually, in true random, leaving 3s and 4s around makes things more threatening too. Balanced blitz does change things to the point where people are single stacking a lot more than leaving a lot of borders. Purple player with the trade. I think purple's very greedy. He's going to split 15-15 again or something. 16-14, yeah. Purple is very greedy, and I think it's going to get him in some trouble later. I'm just going to trade. Okay, nice and slow. Oh, there's that one extra troop. Okay, so cards-wise are good. Send a dude, please. He's going to keep card skipping. Purple is going to keep expanding very weirdly. If orange hits a purple stack, what happens, right? Also, purple has next to nothing guarding Australia now. Does red ever get horn dog style and go into Australia? Like, if red split off 70 troops and left an 80 here, he could 70 or 69 on 24, whatever. Probably still have 50 troops left over. Take this and then guard this with like a 45. He could guard this with a 45 and guard this with like an, I don't know, an 80 or 90. And then purple can't even get back into him. Oh, there we go. Orange just got fed up. There we go. We read it. Orange got fed up with the purple expanse. Hits the stack. Goes all the way back to his corner. Interesting. What are you doing, Coaster? It doesn't like the monster. It's getting too much condensation, making it stick. Witnessing a miracle. Yeah, me not getting all the dudes. He's doing it again! Orange is going to be card blocked in here. Hmm. I'm guarding my border now that purple's doing this to him. I hope orange trades and hits him, but this I don't like. Purple card blocking orange to try to force orange into me is, I don't like it. If orange trades, he's hitting the 9. Red's being very patient. Yeah, I don't blame him at all. He's in the best position. He's in the driver's seat. I'd like to get these 3 and the 5 in here, but I can't leave a 3 here or red will take it. So I'm actually unable to fortify these up because of the way the game... He does have a trade on 3, and he rams it into purple. Please bring your 69 out, though. Boom. Bring some of this 69 out. You can't, or he's going to do it again. He will do it again. If you fortify this down, he's going to do it again. He leaves the 9. I personally hate players like purple. I once played a 3-hour game with a player who played like a bot. Well, orange also hates players like purple. Is he gonna what? Okay, he still has the card there, so that's fine. Okay, what do I get for a card? I get a dude now? No. Alright, this is a slower, more methodical game, which is interesting. Yellow's not wasting time. He's card skipping, but he's taking his turns instantly to not delay, which I like. I respect that. Not going to emote. We do have alliances on, and somebody might be wondering, why am I not using alliance chat at the current moment? It's because we're in a... This part of the game is awkward. I don't want to get too spam happy with the alliance chat right now. I think it's going to matter a lot once 1 or 2 more people die. But in this 5-player endgame, the way things are, orange and purple are already tickling each other, pissing each other off. Yellow's now card skipping, so he's not going to... Yellow's going to do nothing to work with anybody. Orange and purple are hitting each other a bit, so communicating to either of them, they're going to be asking, orange wants me to hit purple, purple will want me to hit orange, and I'm not going to do either of those things right now. Red's going to be the giant boy just growing and doing next to nothing, so I think red would be the only person I could try to progress the game with right now, and the way to do that would be to hit purple. I would have to ask red if he would hit purple, and if he thumbs up me, I would have to hit like a 20 stack, and then red hopefully hits the other one. But does he do that? Or do I just hit the stack and then nothing happens? I could consider that, I guess. I don't think red wants to make any moves while the board's doing stuff, though. What is purple going to do in regards to this? Are you going to try to card block orange again? Probably has a trade. I got a dude on a horse. It's true. It is true. Why doesn't yellow take a card? I'm not sure. He is strong enough that he can take cards and, like, in his position, I would be taking the cards with 85. He's trying to split this. He's doing this to orange again. Okay, we're going to get a dude right here. We will get a dude. We will get a dude. Bow. 3, 2, 1. Dude time. No. Okay, artillery's fine, though. That's the second biggest trade, right? South Africa is a blizzard, so I don't get the +2, but that's okay. Yellow skips instantly. Yeah, at least yellow's turns are fast. Orange can't trade, can't get a card. He's either going to 6 on 12 or 13 on 20 me, and I really hope he doesn't. I hope he fortifies this 73 up. Right, he's got his 11 and his 8 guarding. Just bring your 73 up and really put it into purple, really rough style. You got a dude inside a cannon. Was this Evil Knievel's in here? Okay, now what happens? This is the interesting part. Green. Yeah, green. We'll just leave it at that. Bring your 73 up. $73 up. You already have a 16 guarding. You're fine. Yeah, buddy. All of it. Yeah. Now what do you do, purple? Is that scary? You can't get all your stacks out of his way now. I mean, purple could go off the 13 into the 16. I don't recommend it. What up, purple? What are you going to do now? Why is it... Okay, you know what, coaster? This coaster is beautiful. But when you put a monster on it, it gets stuck. So we're going to go no coaster for now. Dude, this guy doesn't care. Purple straight doesn't care. You're going to get slapper dogged, bro. Okay, there's the dude. There he is. After I don't need him anymore. Yellow skips immediately. Okay. Respect for yellow. He's not wasting anybody's time. He's like, I'm in a bad spot, but we're just going to play the game. His strategy is to skip right now. So at least he's doing his strategy without wasting time or stalling. So I have a lot of respect for that. I disagree with his strategy. I think he should be taking cards. I think if he was taking cards, he would have had a few trades and be at 120 maybe. 120 is like... Wait. Yeah, 120 is not that bad. Orange is weaker than that. Like, he's probably skipped for how many turns? Enough for 2 to 3 trades? At least 2 trades. So 110? Pow! And leave the 72 there. Nope, another pow. Look at all these good dice rolls. And another pow. How many pows to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll Pop? Ooh. Purple's down to 118. Orange is down to 88. Yellow is now bigger than orange. Yellow could kill orange right now. That would be funny. Yo, thank you so much, Aries. I appreciate the sub, man. Purple trades. On 3. What does he do? Orange ran all the way back to his corner. Oh, is he suiciding him? No, he's... Bro? That is not a good idea. I highly advise not to do that. What? I have a big trade. And now I slowly made that a 28. I'm getting prepared for orange into purple suicide. Red's going to open me here. This 28 can go this way. I think orange and purple are about to die together. I think tensions are getting high. Dudes are on strike after feeling unappreciated every other game. They give me so many. I'm really happy that I'm not getting too many this game. What is this dice? It's a dice full of E. I think it's the number 3. Yeah, it's a 3-month subscriber badge. Oh, takes a card. Wait, what are you doing? He's not... Oh, look at this. Yellow specifically knocking orange out of North America to force him to hit purple. You're a good player. I know you're a good player. You should have been taking cards, I think, while you're on 80 troops. Because you're not worth killing. But despite that, like, that was a good move. That was a heads-up play. Also, abandoning North America and not getting into a suicide war with Orange specifically is going to put him in a great spot. Right? Purple and Orange probably die now before Yellow. And if he gets into the final 3 with me and Red, any teamwork 2-on-1 can get him into first or second. Yellow's playing this really well. And Slapper Dog? Woo! No. Chillin'. Okay. The biggest problem now, though, is Red's 30 troops on me. And this stack, hitting my stack, is 100% blitz. So that's kind of deadly. But it's just the nature of the bonuses we're holding, right? Purple's using the Stalin tactic. Just keep throwing troops to the front lines. Yellow's a great player. Orange is smart, but not... Now Purple wins this battle. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm going to just keep on beefing up my main stack now. I really would love to bring these troops into... Like, this is a wasted two troops here and 4. This is a wasted 6 troops that need to get in here. Make a 172. But I can't bring them in without leaving a 3 stack here, and Red would hit my 3. I guess he doesn't have to. He could hit the 1 up here. But then I don't get a card. Red's actually choosing to trade cards with me here as opposed to taking a card in Greenland. Which is probably good. Because he doesn't know that I won't hit a 4. And I might hit a 4. I don't know. Okay, Orange, what do you do now? This is the second turn. Are you still going to let this happen? I think Orange gets fed up and hits this. Yeah. He's the kind of player that gives no shits. And he only lost 21 hitting a 35. Orange and Purple are now killable. I could double kill them and probably be a little weaker than Yellow. Red would win next immediately, but leaves his 58 out. He should have never fortified all the way back. Just watching this fight is kind of interesting. Afternoon all, how did the game go? What's up, Puck? I play in 2 hours and 20 minutes, so haven't had it yet. $200 for Red. What's our cards looking like? Okay. Yellow's got a big trade. Is he going to start card skipping it? He's going to card skip again. Card skipping as the Yellow player with no cards. Sitting on 0 cards, card skipping. You have 100 troops, bro. Take cards. You don't have to do the Arco strat. You don't have to do it. Ah. Good luck. Thank you, man. I'm starting to have to pee. We're getting to that time of the stream. I have to be a little cautious on how I progress the game. Red's got 30 troops on me. If I hit 40 of Purple or something like that, all of a sudden Red's got 70 troops on me. Recovering from that is going to be very difficult if he... later game, once these two die. There's no kill them into trades into having a good chance against Red. Even if they get very weak. Starting a war with Red now also means he could kill me at any moment. Like, the 206 is enough to kill me at any moment, right? Oh, Purple's now starting to suicide onto Orange. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I wonder if Red ever decides to take those kills. We're going to get a dude card right here. Like deserved. Boom. And dude card coming in right now. Thank you. Appreciate it. +2 on Madagascar for me. Arco confirmed! Getting dinner. See you when I come back. See you in a bit, man. Enjoy dinner. General Hardfast. Well, me and General Hard Blast. I was going to say General Hardfast and I have been playing soft slow this game, but it's the right play. I don't really like my stack sitting beside his stack, but like one misclick by him and my game's over. What do you do, Orange? Are you going to full send on purple? So if Orange full sends on purple and purple full sends back, I get to go after them, and I decide how that plays out. Oh, he's going. He's going all the way to Australia, the full Monty suicide. He's not stopping there. You can see Eye of the Tiger right now. He's singing the Rocky theme song. Nope, never mind, I'm wrong. Like, Yellow can basically just take North America now. That's funny. He's not going to, because that would put... somebody with 100 troops doesn't get to hold North America. What's purple do now? What do you do, bruh? All your stacks can't go backwards, because they're all pointed at us, which is not a spot you want them to be. Oops, misclick should be a permanent emote. Yeah, it's a good emote. Red's just sitting there like popcorn. Been getting either first or fifth in my ranked games this afternoon. He trades, he's going back. Okay. Does he fortify one of his stacks into North America? I would love if he got some of these out of the way. Like, these stacks here are doing shit for you. There we go. Okay, that's better. Okay. Need to do it again. What's he gonna do? Chill, right? Yeah, 111 with no cards. He's finding a way to get to top 3. I think Yellow cares about rank quite a bit. Winning this game's gonna be very difficult. Because Red's very good. If Orange and Purple die, would Yellow 0 card or would he work with me against Red? Right? Because that's the only way I win the game, is if Yellow will fight Red with me. But if Yellow's just going to play the same way he is now, then if I start a war with Red, I will get 3rd. Probably. Yellow would get 2nd, I think. Or Yellow would even... If Red full suicided me, Yellow could get 1st there. I don't think Red's going to do that, though. I think Red's smart. But, like, looking at the end game, the 3-player end game at the end will be blue, red, and yellow, right? How do I win? I'm at a troop deficit to red. We'll see how it plays out. This is a full suicide. This is hitting. Is he going for the kill? If he fails it, I get the 4 cards. Okay, well, I'll take the 4 cards. I'm going to look like I'm confused. Yellow gives me the thumb. Okay, this is what I do? Lose 10. Oh, there's an orange 1 up here. Oh, no. Yellow wants North America, so... I take this. I come back here. No, I come back to the 191. He had a wild card. East Africa or Venezuela? I'm going to go Venezuela. Use the wild? Yeah, I'll just use the wild. Now yellow wants North America. Give him a thumbs up and bring the 16 back. Yeah, he wants... Yeah, and I got to do it, so I have another big trade. Perfect. He's going to take North America now. And he's going to leave his stack in Alaska, I bet you. Give him a thumbs up. Yeah, he's going to go here and then up. To not... I would go to Alaska. Yeah. Okay, well played by Yellow. Good for him. Yellow is a good player. 100%. Yeah, thumbs up. I'm with you. Red's not going to break you. Okay. Okie dokie. So, we're in Final 4 now. Nice gifted kill to me from purple. I appreciate it. And now, The benefit of this is now I do get 5 a turn bonuses like red does. So that's great. Take the East Africa. Put everything here. Do this. I want to bring the 7 up. I am done having East Africa. I've got 7 there now instead of just a 3. I've had 3 trades that have put troops on here. I want to get those into my stack. 234 to 236. Now I'm starting to match red in stack size. What do I do? 4-player endgame's tricky, right? So if we were in a 3-player endgame, me and purple or me and yellow versus red would be the way I would go about it. Or I could try me and red versus other people, but red's not going to swing. Red's just going to sit. I'm already very confident in how he's going to play this. So you're saying size matters. It always matters. If you really want to truly inhabit the spirit of a noob, you need to make at least 1 more attack after setting in. They really skip the second attack phase. That was just 1 hit? Okay, back to the... Yeah. Go like this. Open is 71 to going up. 243 to 245. Got a dude. I have a big trade. So I'm 20 troops behind red and 2 cards. Not bad. The kill on orange went, about neutral? But now I have South America, so I'm not going to fall behind any further. I should be able to keep parity with him, about 20 to 30 behind him the whole time. Yeah, I like that red's going to keep this path open for himself. That's good. And now he's... Oh, red's getting ready for daddy time. That signifies red's getting ready for daddy time. There's no point in having these 4s on the border. Scary. Scary, scary. Why is this game so slow and methodical? A lot of my classic fix games lately have just been like Happy Bongo Town Clown Fiestas, right? But this is slower, more methodical. Yellow played very smart, dodging the orange suicide, and then ended up orange and purple kind of suicided each other. Purple's dead. Like, me or red at any point could kill yellow and purple immediately and take second place. Red and I have second place locked whenever we want it. Both of us are not doing that because we both want first, right? You can see my troop total 261. It's enough to kill 77 and 128, right? I could literally just take them completely out. He's going to do the split thing. You're doing this again. Don't do this again. He left to 69. I'm just going to trade. I don't want to be on 4 cards. Just in case red thinks he's going to get a plus 80 roll on me, get my cards in trade, and then be even with yellow in a 3-player endgame. That would suck. I don't foresee that happening, but... Purple lost 4 on a 1, did he? Oh, gross. So much more patient than me. At this point, I'd kill purple and yellow and take my second. Yeah, and you'd be perfectly well within your right to do that, right? Generally, one of the things I focus on the most is trying at all costs to get first place in every game, no matter what my position is. I always play for first if I can. If I have to accept second, I will, but so I'm kind of in this. Plus, everybody here, like, we've been playing for nearly an hour now. You're all this far into the video or this far into the stream. You're invested in what is the outcome of this game. If I just kill 2 people and take second, that's less rewarding than watch me at least try for first. Even if I fail and get 4th. Right? I could get 4th here. But whatever. Oh, man. Yellow's a good player. What does he want me to do here? If I slow roll or hit purple at all... You know what? You know what? We're gonna kill purple. How do I back off? I can't, how do I do this? Just stay here? If I trap my stack? I'm gonna trap my stack on purpose. I'm gonna trap my stack on purpose and see what happens. He's not enough to kill both of us. Combined, we're 380 to 304, plus a trade. He'll be 320 to 380. Not quite enough for him to double kill. So I thought about slow rolling purple or hitting him for 30 troops. And then if yellow does nothing, purple suicides me. And then I'm like, purple's on 4 cards, only 70-ish or whatever he was at. If I get a decent roll, I got a bad roll, but I could easily have 15 troops higher than I have now, or 20 troops higher if I got a better roll. I'm not getting good rolls lately, but is he gonna... He's not gonna hit red, he just hits 2 and stays. Don't trap your stack. Okay. Red won't ally me. Red won't ally me. He's stacking this and this. He's opening my stack. The problem is, I would have to hit red enough that yellow would kill him. He's letting me hold it all. He wants... I know, I understand. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to do math. This is tricky. If I hit red and he doesn't kill him, what is the number I have to put into red to go into a 1v1 equal? I'm with you. I just need to see... What is the way to do this? I need to drop this to a 150 stack. How do I do that? I put 100 in? I come around, put 100 into that? More? I'll be on 5 cards. I need to trade. I wish... Oh, he's breaking. He's not breaking me. He opens me here. Okay. I want to trade. This is good for me right now. Holding 3 bonuses is interesting. I'm going to have artillery. Okay, anything could happen. I could get first, second, or third here, but I might try something. I might try something really funky, and I might lose because of it. For yellow and I to team on red, I have to lead the charge. Give him a thumbs up. Do I, though? Oh, it's so tight. I'm catching up. Oh, red's getting ready. Fuck. What's he getting ready for? What's he getting ready for? Me or for yellow? I would have a 239. I blitz 150. Dude, this is tight. I want to blitz 150, but if yellow does nothing, red suicides me back and I get third. And then if red does that, yellow wins. So if I hit red for 150 right now, and yellow does nothing, red kills me, takes second, and yellow wins. So, like, yes, it looks really good for me to feed the red kill to yellow, but if yellow just says, nah, reds will kill me. And I get third. So, like, as much as I'm like, do I do that? And yellow's probably also trying to communicate with red. Oh, Liam Scar, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome in. Red, you're saying red can't kill me? He doesn't have a line. He could. Because he can go right through North America, right? He can access the whole board from his 325. Oh, don't even bot out. If you bot out, I'm killing you immediately. Okay, you didn't. Doesn't take a card. Wasted his whole time. He didn't bot. We have to. It's up to whatever red wants to do. Go up. Red can't get my stack now. What do I get a turn? 12. What's red get? 8. I'm getting 4 more a turn right now. Jesus. Anything can happen here. I'd like him to stay there, but he's going to go up. So red can't double kill. The balance is not quite there. This is tight. I need to slider 100 troops into this guy, Chugs Monster. It's the only way. If I do and yellow skips and does nothing on his turn, I die. Go up. Nice. Stack trapped. Now I trade cards here. The longer it goes like this, the longer I do slowly catch up to red. Where am I now? I'm 60 troops behind. Which is not that bad. I'm getting 4 troops more a turn, which is, like, considerable. Oh, I got 11. I'm getting 3 troops more a turn if I have 11 or 14 territories. He's keeping me under 15, so I'm only getting 3 a turn more than red. 30 more turns until you're equal. Turn order, man. Turn order matters a lot. If yellow went after red, yellow could feed me red and I would kill red and yellow would get second, right? But because of turn order, I kind of have to feed red to yellow and trust yellow's not going to betray me. And he would have every right to want to do that. Because if I hit him for 150 troops or something, why would yellow do anything? Why not just... I'm going to give red 1 turn to retaliate and see what happens. If red doesn't retaliate, I suicide yellow for not following up. But if red does retaliate, then yellow wins, right? So it's... red leaving his stack trapped is probably trying... He's probably trying to leave this trapped to entice me to kill yellow. But obviously, like, I lose if I do that. I lose 200 troops killing him. So then I'm at 100 against 362. A trap stack doesn't matter. He could take 10 turns fortifying out and still win. It's so super funny. If yellow didn't skip for 3 trades, they could be at like 230 to 240. Yeah, they'd be a little higher. But then I probably wouldn't have taken the last kill. So he's a super genius. I might still have taken it. If yellow had 30 more troops, I might have taken it still. The reason I would have been more likely to take it. Because taking it, the most important thing is that red didn't have enough troops to kill yellow and me together. Okay, I should take my turns faster. Because the faster the turn rotation goes around, the faster I catch up. So Yeah, yellow and I are both holding 14, but neither of us wants to take a card that opens the 360 up. So we're kind of have to trade here. He's stacking here? That doesn't make sense. Okay, you're going to skip now? No, okay, he's going to come out. Okay. It would be nice if red was allied. Yeah, if red allied with me, then I would probably try to do something. Right? I play around turn order a lot when I'm doing alliances and shit. .307. The downside is these 3s and 5s and stuff. Like, I have a decent number of troops, but they're not in my stack, so they basically don't count. But I can't take this and then fortify over because they're going to hit my 3 stack. I guess I could, but it's not worth it. Today's the best day ever. My hoodie came. Oh, Pixar, it didn't happen. How do I solve this puzzle and get first out of these 3 players? I wonder what everybody's rank is. What is everybody's rank? 350 to 392. Need an artillery. What's up, Kryptonian? Leave a 3, be the instigator. Chaos! Well, then I lose the 3 to bring a 7 over, so it's not really profitable. He's at 400 troops, 52 behind me. Or I'm 52 behind him. Be funny if yellow popped in here with a 20 stack. He's not going to. Yellow's gonna win this game and he's gonna put it on YouTube for epic fucking comeback, bros. And I wouldn't blame him. Said hi earlier, you just ignored me? It's cool, bro. Yeah. Also, this is a prime example of not using alliances causing the game to go longer. If red player used the alliance, this game would be over by now. Not only would this game be over, but he'd be able to use his troop advantage plus alliance chat to probably orchestrate an ending where he has the advantage going into a 1v1 and probably wins. But because he's not using alliance chat, here we are. Because I bet you yellow is ready to work with red. Yellow would have to hit me hard and then red finishes me. And I bet you he's ready to do that if red would ally with him. And I bet you he doesn't ally with him. I have a dude trade, so I'm not using it. And I'm also ready to work with red too if he would ally me. But he's also not allying me. Another dude. Okay, 4 dudes. The dudes have come. The dudes have come. Yellow's going quick too. Okay. Take Middle East to get back over 15, then bring the 3s in and force yellow into red. I don't want to open the 404. Like, that 1 extra troop a turn is not worth having a 400 stack pointed at my face. My KPO games today. Yeah, in 2 hours. We'll go North Africa. Madagascar is a 5 stack. That's funny. $350. Big trade? There we go. Because I can't... So, for me to hit red in a way that yellow could kill red and go into a 1v1 with me, I would have to have... I would have to, like, leave red on 150 when I have 150. So I'd have to put 200 into him. And hopefully kill 260 with it. And then I'd need to get red or yellow to... Then I would have to hope yellow kills him, takes the trade, and then tries to 1v1 me. tough. Wild card. Let yellow do the dirty work? Well, because of turn order, I'd have to lead. How do you handle quarterfinal games? This is my first time ever making it this far in the free-for-all, and I'm quite nervous. I guess just go in understanding the settings. Make sure you understand the settings, and try to focus on doing the best you can. For me, I played a lot better when I wasn't streaming. Sometimes I'd even turn my second monitor off and just hyper-focus on the game. Everybody's position, everybody's pathing, everybody's chances to win. Everybody's lines on everybody, best I could. I don't actually know what the settings are, but the only thing I can say is just focus and try to be calm. These guys are playing around my bladder. I'm using the slider as fast as I can, while looking like I'm not using the slider. Okay, I'm going to have a trade on 3. I'm going to try something, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and if it works, it works. We're going to see what kind of player yellow is. Unless I got a dude here. Fuck. I want red on 5 cards when I do it. I need red on 5 cards. So next time red's on 5 cards, we're going to do something. Like, if you look at it, I'm only 30 troops behind him now. I want red on 5 cards while I trade on 3, so I don't have... Strategically speaking, if you want your best chance to win the game in my current... Fuck! In my current position, it is to just keep going and do nothing and keep trading like this right now. Because I am gaining the most troops per turn, so I'm building the fastest. Of course, the dude trade's not going to help with that. You think yellow should suicide slam me and open red on the way and pray for mercy? I mean, if he wants to get second place and a chance at third, then that's the way to do it. I'm looking for a way to get first. Yellow could probably get second if he wants it, but... Send dudes! Ted Sweeney, I'm fascinated to see how this ends. I've been in similar situations before and felt like you that it's an impossible puzzle. It is a very tricky puzzle, this one. How do I solve this? I don't get a dude right now. Please. Thank you. 30 troops behind, but I get to trade. I trade with North Africa. So red on... The problem is going into that 1v1 at the... Maybe I trade the dudes and keep the wild. You think he's playing for second? I don't know if yellow's playing for second. I think the second yellow has an opening for first, he's going to try for it. I'm doing something on purpose here. I would almost never do that. I would use the wild to trade for the big. But I'm trying something. Okay. I'm giving him a thumbs up so he knows to watch alliances. Who has more patience? Caps players or fixed players? Players that don't have to pee. Please don't trade. Okay. And now I'm pointed at yellow. I maybe should have done more. But maybe he just takes the kill. Yes! It worked! He's an honorable boy! He's an honorable boy! Woo! If yellow doesn't take the kill there, red kills me. I get third, red gets second, and yellow gets first. Unless red chills. Oh! Let's go. That's... Yo, big props to Racing Inhabitant 8 from United Kingdom. Honoring his word there in the Alliance chat. He could have betrayed that and went for first. He could have given red one opportunity to suicide me. And, hell yeah. We'll take that. I gave yellow a road for second and he took it. Yep. I mean, he potentially could have got first if he just... If somebody slams me like that, give me one turn to retaliate and I'll retaliate. Right? If I was red... I would have wished yellow gave me one chance to kill blue. And then I'd kill blue, take my second. But yellow honored that alliance and I respect him for it. Hell yeah. Yeah, good game, bro. Good fucking game. Reach around Sally, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Game recognizes game. Yeah, good shit for that guy. I love that guy. Good fucking game. Great game. I waited for red to have 5 cards, too, just to make it a little bit more enticing. Maybe he would have done it at any point. Yellow's a master. 100% knew that he was a good player. Red was an expert. Red was also a good player, but very passive. And if red used alliances, he probably gets first or second. No, almost certainly first. And, well, there goes my volume. I guess Twitch decided to mute. A song came on and it didn't like it. Although it's a safe playlist, so... Look at this red-haired guy here as he's talking, and you should subscribe to the channel, and there's a video above my head, and he's talking about all that cool stuff, and pointing at you, and there's a video above my head, and have a good day.